We're gonna welcome back Aharon wheels Bolsta. How'd I do? Is that right? I think so.
Whoops. There we go. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now? Thank you, Oakland. I I haven't seen people in a long time. How's that volume so far? The speaking volume.
Pretty good.
Good. I took the extra time to set up my sound with the mixer and whatnot, and using my nice mic. So
Yeah, sounds good.
hopefully it all goes as planned. Worst case scenario, it'll be quieter than we want. It's good to be back. I'm coming to you from Ashland, Oregon. I have been living the life of a school teacher, middle school teacher with a commute. So music, my own music, it goes mostly on the back burner during the school year. And this year's no exception. Today, I'm going to diverge very much from the last act, which was wonderful. Thank you for those songs. Very uplifting and cheerful songs for the most part, I think. I was setting up and trying to listen. So let me test a couple little things here. So tell me if you can hear this all right, or it's a good sound. See, I've got this kind of mic, so I don't have to be right up in it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Good sound?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good.
Yeah,
So okay, good.
yeah, it works.
I'll be featuring today, and give me I do have a timepiece here that I can kind of keep handy, but you can give me like the signal too when you got like 2 or 3 minutes left.
Okay.
So yeah, my name, je m'appelle Aharon Wheels Bolsta. I am not French, but I play one on television. No, I'm kidding. I love French.
Like rose petals. Oh, sorry.
Oh, well. Let me get to my world clock here. Okay, Cupertino. We are in Cupertino time. Shout out to Cupertino. I actually went to I went to elementary school from 4th grade to the middle of 7th grade in Cupertino. Before it was a wealthy, tech industry place. It was still mostly orchards and just the beginning. I'm that old. So before I start sharing my jaw harp collection a little bit, which is kind of what I thought it'd be fun to do today, I'm gonna give you a comparison of so my background real briefly is that I play classical Indian music with I'm a percussionist and a drummer. Body percussion.
Yeah, we're not hearing it.
You're not hearing that?
No.
Oh, that's interesting.
Original
I
sound.
have original sound on.
Yeah, it sounds like you did. It sounded okay.
Sounds like you can hear me when I'm talking, but not.
Oh, now I can.
Maybe I just need to get closer. Okay. Well, we're not going to worry about that too much. Coming at you live from Ashland. Okay, so I can really get into the mic if I need to. So you just let me know. And so what I was going to share, the classic. So I am a professional drummer and percussionist, but I started playing flute a long time ago. No, not as long ago as drums, but let's just say in in 2007. So I've been playing tabla already over 10 years when I first went to India, because my teachers were in Sanderfeld, still are. Alep Khan passed away in 2009, which was the year I was playing with the San Francisco Mime Troupe. And then I played with the Mime Troupe again in 2013, mostly drums and looping, all kinds of instruments. But then I've been a tabla player studying with Pandit Swapan Chaudhary. Yeah, uh, since 1995 or six, something like that. And but I picked up the Bansuri. I started properly trying to learn it when I was in India. It took me going to India to like really say, oh, okay, tell me. I had to meet the right teacher, and then so I'm going to share with you a little bit. Stop talking so much. Um, can you hear that drone a little bit?
A little bit.
Pretty quiet.
But oh, that's better.
Okay. So this is a traditional drone, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to play for you one of my piano compositions that instead of using a traditional drone, I play Bansuri over that. Okay, the Bansuri is this bamboo flute here. Right now I'm in the key of G. Uh, so. Can't hear it?
Just a little flute. I can't hear the drone though.
So I have to go right into it, huh, for you to hear it? Good. So, okay, this is my G flute. And so the way things work with classical Indian music, the, the lower the key, the bigger the flute. So now I'm going to play my F flute, which is a very special flute a friend gave to me. That's probably the most valuable of my bamboo flutes, Bansuri. This one is unusual. The first one I played is unusual because it actually has a key. Okay, they almost never have a key like a traditional flute. That key is to hit lower note than you can usually get. So now I've just switched the drone to F. Now I'll play a sample of an evening raga, which uses the raised fourth. Okay, it's called Yaman or sometimes Iman Kalyan. So what you might have noticed in that, what makes it the raga specifically Iman Kalyan, as taught by Ali Akbar Khan, is that we use the raised fourth, that sharp four, okay, Tivra Ma. Only we use that throughout the whole raga, going up or down the scale, and then only when we're going to resolve at F, at the tonic, do we play a short phrase which uses the natural fourth, which and it just changes the mood. It gives you that resolution. So now I'm going to switch things up for my compositions. Whoops, so I'm feeding back a little bit here. Okay, so bye bye drone and hello Oh, not that. Wrong track. I had it all set up. Where'd you go? Piano. So this is I recorded, I used to share a studio with a wonderful musician named Dan Cantrell. And he had a baby grand piano in our studio. So I just went to town with that, recorded a lot of my own music. I'm very interested in studying the ways of overlapping different kinds of polyrhythm. Um, there it is, found it. Okay. Pardon. Okay. So you should be able to hear that in a minute. Um, it's very sparse. It's minimalist. No, not there. A little bit. Yeah.
A little bit.
You get the idea. So I'm going to switch back to my G flute now. And this is, in a sense, it's a new, my own take on improvising over a drone that instead of it's all one note, it's shifting keys using the atmosphere and playing with, I'm mostly playing 5 in one hand and 3 in the other. So I'm going boom, boom, ba boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, ba boom, ba. Okay, in the piano, and then I get to choose which one I want to follow, which pulse I'm going to follow. Now I completely changed keys there, and it's the real challenge is how am I going to find that on this flute? Now, just for fun, I'm going to switch to a bigger flute. So now you can see, and it's so big, there's a little flute hiding inside, I think. Are you in there? Oh, no. Okay, I was wrong. That's the end of the piano track. So I'm going to leave you all with one little taste. What I was playing for you there is a Rajasthani jaw harp called the Murchana or Murchang from Rajasthan. But this shape is actually unusual. This is the, so you have 1 minute. This is the Afghan style shape, but made in Rajasthan. Okay, they're a lot harder to get now in Afghanistan, as you could imagine. Traditionally, a Murchang will look more like this. You get that shape everybody recognizes as the Jew's harp, right? So for my last little invocation here, we have an Estonian jaw harp. It's called the Parmukir, and this is a much more melodic rather than rhythmic style. Here we go. No need for a drone. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I really enjoyed myself, and I hope you did too. Please have a wonderful evening. I landed on your little concert to share some of the music of my world.
It's very cool. Our next performer is not here, so
Oh,
I'll try to
okay.
track her down.
Oh, okay. I okay, cool. I can do another 5 minutes, and then I think I am supposed to take over the kids, so my partner can go out
Oh,
and
that's right. Yeah.
meet some friends. But I can play for I think another 5 minutes.
Okay.
I think she'll come and wave to me when she needs me to stop. But let's say 5 minutes, and then maybe you can fill in something. But maybe I'll say something about a little bit of what I'm doing. So when I was during my piano composition, I was illustrating where the feeling was 5. So if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, taka takita, taka takita. You can try this at home. Whoever's listening, taka is 2 and takita is 3. So if you put those together, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, taka takita. And then I'm filling those phrases in with tabla, North Indian and South Indian rhythmic phrases. Taka takita, taka taka takita, taka din ta ta da teta tika taka din da teta din again da teta good again da din da da taka din da ka din da din da din da din din. So here's a little composition that we have hundreds of compositions if you study tabla long enough. I'll clap 1. So din 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll try da 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 ti da ta da cut da da tin da taka taka da taka taka cut taka taka cut ta da ta da. Which basically I stopped clapping because I haven't tried to practice that in a long time. But I'll demonstrate that on one of my jaw harps. You have a phrase, and it's going to go over 2 cycles of 10 beats. So if we do a little faster, da 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 ti da, din na din for din din na, tin na din for din din na, da da ti da ta da cut da tin ta taka taka cut ta da cut ta da na din for din din na din na din da din din na. So I'll play that on the Rajasthani, more Indian style. Okay, and then on the Estonian jaw harp, I'll play it slower so we can hear the notes and the harmonics more. Na din 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 na din na din din na. So I actually, some of you are following along, you might have noticed I switched to 4/4 at the end after completing the composition. Just making stuff up. So the Parmupil, I'm gonna, since I have another minute, I'm gonna play for you the craziest, lowest sounding Parmupil, perhaps in the galaxy. And this might be, well, this galaxy. I mean, Andromeda, they might have some lower notes. Okay, so you see, this is the one I was playing. It's a D, natural D. This is a lot lower. So I'll try to do my best to invoke this with the, here, I'll turn up the bass a little bit. Turn up the bass. There we go. You can close your eyes if you want. This one might be, thank you. This one might be from Andromeda. I'm not sure.
I was just letting the suspense build.
So thanks for having me, everybody. This is a low C sharp Parmupil. That's the one the crazy low one I was just playing. And just as a reminder, compared to that, right? So you can hear how huge the difference is. With that, I will pass on the baton, the microphone baton, as it were. And I'm going to try to stay tuned in as I'm getting the kids ready for bed and stuff. Feel free to send me a note and all that good stuff. And I look forward to more.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great.